What's going on, everybody? Got this book here. It's called The Zingara Fortune Teller. It was originally published in 1901, so it's super old. You guys have heard other videos and stuff about me talking about this guy I hang out with and get books from. His name's Samson. So I'm going to do a little shout out for him as usual. It's Jerry Sampson, though. He's in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. And I got this book today for $20, and I'd been thinking about getting it for like a year. And back probably like 3 or 4 years ago, I was doing like tarot cards, and I lived out in the country, out in Perryville, and had like a sign out and was passing out little business cards and stuff for fortune telling, you know. And I never actually got any business out of it, so that kind of sucked. But I stopped doing it. I went through a divorce and moved back into the city and stuff, and I just simply stopped doing it. But I gave him a bunch of business cards one day, and he's like, "Oh, you like that type of stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's cool. I like fooling around with it." So he's like, I used to go in there pretty regularly, and he's like, "Hey man, I got this new book," and he's like, "It's fortune telling with dice," and I had never heard about that, so I was like, "Sweet, hell yeah, you can get dice anywhere." Like I got these, just simple, plain old dice, you know. You only need 2 of them. I mean, you can get it from Dollar Tree, whatever. But the book that he was telling me about was $20, and I was like, man, I ain't got that type of money. But I don't know. It'd been sitting there for probably about a year, and I was like, we had to go there today, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw down the $20 and get it. So but here it is here, and it's more directed towards women. But I mean, there is some unisex questions, and it shows each dice, like the number and the questions you can ask and the answers you can ask. So, good luck finding this book. I doubt you will. I'm sure there's multiple other ways to do fortune telling with dice, but anybody who watches this channel, they know that I like to collect occult items and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I don't know, we'll find like a question. Apparently it's an old gypsy method. I'll read this little fragment. It's by drawing a horoscope from the spots on the die, the gypsies have, after long years of calculation, been able to frame a kind of chart which indicates something of the hidden meaning of the dice. It is not possible to give here in extended detail in the results of the gypsies' labors, but a judicious selection has been made of the questions that may be asked and answered, and they are given in the following pages. The dice are placed in a box, shaken, and then thrown upon a table. The questioner repeat aloud the question he or she wishes to answer. The question must be taken from the tables that follow, blah blah blah. But I don't know, I'll just show you kind of how it works. Let's see. This book honestly was directed more towards women, but there is a couple unisex questions in here. And you could replace the he with she if you wanted to. Let's see. Like I asked a couple earlier trying it out. I mean, I don't know how accurate it is because it's all questions about the future, you know. But we'll do this one just to show you kind of how it works. So this is number 20. Shall I be rich? And then roll the dice, and it's a 1 and a 3.
Oh, we gotta repeat it out loud though, while you're rolling it.
I just did, man. It should be fine, man. I've used witch's dice. It can't be much different.
Yeah. Number 20.
You will possess so much wealth that you will not know what to do with it. So, hey, I mean, that's good. But yeah, that's pretty much the concept of it. Another occult item to add to my collection. I look forward to playing around with this. But I mean, it's kind of two birds, one stone. I got a super old book.
From 1901.
Yeah, 1901, man. And I'll kind of show it. Because I don't know, for you book collectors and stuff, it's neat as hell. But yeah, dice are cheap. The book was not, but that's okay. It'll be something else to add to the collection.
Hey, it'll be an interesting conversation piece should someone look through the library.
Oh yeah, people. I mean, I don't see how somebody can come over our house and get bored. It's like,
well, unless they're just not interested in this kind of stuff at all.
Yeah, unless they're not interested, like if they're atheists or something. But
then they're boring.
Oh, don't say that, boo boo. Seriously,
I'm sorry.
man.
I'm sorry.
It's on YouTube.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Right. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. I like playing with this stuff, and I'm not saying I believe in it. I'm agnostic, so I'm not saying I believe wholeheartedly in all this, but either way, whether it's real or not, it's just fun to play with. And over the years, I just started collecting this type of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I've become a collector. I use them. I play with them and stuff, but it's the same concept of hey, I'm bored. Let's go play Monopoly, or let's go play Rook, or Solitaire, or Rummy, or something. Same shit, man. Just it's fun. It's nice. It's fun. It's like going to a Chinese restaurant and eating the fortune telling cookie. Whether you believe it or not, it's fun. And I don't know. You gotta think of it like that. Whether it's real or not, it's fun to play with. But that's my new occult item for my collection. So y'all have a good night.